Jump in the game, let's take a ride. Features gaming, it's time to vibe. From London town to the Roblox scene, he's the master of the gaming dream. Roblox gameplay, F1 racing, with content so amazing. But he's got a game that's one of a kind. It's SEO, the train game. We rewind. All aboard, we're heading down the track. With features gaming, there's no looking back. Roblox adventures, he takes us far and wide. Join the fun, hop on for the ride.
Yo guys, Features Gaming here. Welcome back to another stream here on the channel, and today we are going to be back playing some Minecraft, and we are going to be continuing the storage room that we were starting last week, but we barely got it done. In fact, we got everything sorted, we got the materials, and we started on the excavation of the base. However, we still need to continue that because I actually haven't done that off camera, and then we need to build it. And something else that you also need to do as well is obviously when we build the give me a second. Another thing that we need to do is, because obviously we're going to have how many ever tiers of chests, basically we won't be able to open the ones at the top if we don't have stone slabs. So that is another material that we do need to pack. So if we go ahead and grab our empty shulker box and we just fill this up with some stone slabs, then we should be okay. So let's use maybe 5 stacks. No, that's a bit pointless. Let's get 3 stacks. We'll make 6 stacks. That should be more than enough. Actually, 5 and 8, yeah. 5 should be enough, actually. 5 stacks should be more than enough to fill up the top. It's probably actually going to be even less than that, but, you know, better safe than sorry is what I say. So let's turn all of these into stone slabs. So that should be 2. That should also be 2. So now we have 5 stacks, and that should be fine. Right, let me go ahead and put this into the chest, and we shall be good to go. So we need to basically continue the excavation today. But anyway, let's say a few hellos before we get started, shall we? So hello, Random Fan of Railways. Hello, Ethan. Hello, Seb. Hello, Bennett. Hello, Southwest Level Crossings UK. Hello, Random Fan. Hello, Seb. I think I already said hello to you. Hello, Josh as well. Hello, Reese, Josh as well. How is everyone doing today? Welcome to the stream. Also, hello, I'm Plays123 as well. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. So it's currently raining at the moment, but that's fine. But let's go down into our area, which, as you can see, there's still a lot that needs to be, you know, there's still a lot that needs to be mined out. So yeah, there's still a lot to do. Thank you, Reese, as well, by the way, for the donation, though. Thank you so much. So with that being said, let's get started, shall we? Obviously, we do have a pretty beastly pickaxe, so we should be able to do this. Can we not get to the... Oh, that is actually flush. Okay, never mind. So yeah, let's get to yeah, basically mining all of this out. We have some coal there, which is pretty good. Not that we probably need it, though, but hey-ho. So, you know, we have our super smelter. But you know what? Coal is also a very good source of you know, fuel. But I really don't think that we're going to be needing it, to be honest, though. But yeah, this is still going to take quite some time. I have a feeling it will. And annoyingly, we have some pieces on the ceiling as well, which we need to go ahead and cover up, because I do want to do that as well. I want to make sure that every exposed block is going to be stone, just so it all fits in with the theme of the storage room, even though there isn't really a theme, but it just makes it look a bit more clean, you know. So that is what, you know, we are doing instead. Hello, Jason as well. I haven't seen you for ages. How you been? How have you been? Also, hello, I'm Plays as well. I haven't seen you for quite some time as well. Right, let's continue mining out all of this stone. Hopefully it shouldn't take us this long. Thank you, Reese, again for yet again another donation as well. Thank you so much. It's been good. Awesome, awesome. Right, let's continue mining all of this out. Are we getting these stone? Yeah, we are. We're getting them as ores. Started my school season on the 1st of September. I see. Awesome. Right. Stream's frozen for you? Is it frozen for anyone else? Never mind back. Okay, cool. Ooh, because we are actually on my PC now, we probably actually can switch on shaders. Just see how it goes. Can't see a thing. But yeah, are we sure all of this is spawn proofed? Yeah, it is. Okay, never mind. Thank you, Reese, as well, for gifting a membership, and well done to AW2 for getting it as well. Honestly, I love it when someone gifts a channel membership, because not only is it sort of, you know, a donation to me anyway, because obviously, you know, all, you know, money from the channel members obviously, you know, goes to me. You know, it is basically another way of a channel membership, but you know, it also gives someone else, you know, something to you know, what's the word, experience, you know, being a channel membership. So yeah. I think this is the final ring that we need to do from this. Right, so that's the bottom section done. Now we need to do the top section. So this needs to be mined up by 5, I think.
And with all of that done,
3
we're now
actually.
going to be raising all of this up to be the same height as this area that we've already done in here. So just 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah, 4. Okay, never mind. Yes. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, there's nothing. So we should be okay. I mean, obviously we haven't done the whole thing yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually cannot see anything. Like, I don't know if there's literally like a cave there and zombies are just going to start, you know, falling down. You know what I mean? We've actually dug up quite a bit there. Okay, let's turn off my shaders just very quickly while I figure out what's going on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we did go up more than 1. Okay, let's do that. And this leads us through. Okay, so this should be fine. Okay, let's maybe not have shaders on until we finish this. So then we can make sure that every exposed block is also stone as well. And in that case, we'll also add on our full brightness texture pack as well. Apparently it may not be in well, we can see everything, so yeah. I really hope that this doesn't take that long. I actually cannot remember how long it took me when I was doing it on the first season of or the second season of Lotus. I think I streamed it over. I think I did it over a few days, and I think when I was doing the base excavation, I finished it before my tea was ready. So yeah. Thank you as well, Reese, for yet again another donation as well. Thank you so much.
My last donation, and stay fetchy.
Stay fetchy indeed. But yeah, thank you, Reese, obviously so much for all of your continued support. Oh, I missed one. Yeah, hopefully with this only being 4, it shouldn't take too long, but obviously we need to do that throughout the entire thing, so it's not really going to be an easy challenge, is it? But hey, hey. We will persevere, as we so often do. I think what did make it very easy, though, when I did it before, though, is that I was literally just listening to my Spotify, you know, I was literally just listening to my Spotify playlist. Which, honestly, I would do if I only was streaming on Twitch. Like, well, actually for all streams, probably. I'll just stream on Twitch and then probably just, like, upload the VOD afterwards, because I think I was talking about this, you know, a few times, you know. Although, yes, obviously, Twitch doesn't like it when you play copyrighted things. All it does is mute the stream. And whenever I do something that obviously causes the stream to get copyrighted, I'll basically do the same thing. So I would say that YouTube has better tools than Twitch does, because YouTube, obviously, you can erase the song but keep the talking in. However, I'm pretty sure Twitch just does it automatically, though. Like, if there's something that you do on Twitch that's copyrighted, Twitch will just automatically just mute the section. So, like, there's no, you know, I don't need to do anything extra. And in some cases, I would kind of prefer that over me having to, you know, mute it myself. And obviously, if I get the song low enough, then, you know, there is always that slight possibility that, you know, the copyright detection might not pick it up. Because I'm pretty sure I was listening to a streamer the other day on Twitch, and they were literally just playing their Spotify playlist. Or something like that. Like, I knew some of the songs that, you know, that they were playing. But yeah. Yes, SCR should be at the normal time. Are you not features gaming? Unfortunately, yes, I am. Is that gold or iron? Oh, it's iron. Not needed. Obviously, we have our own iron farm, which actually I don't think is too far from this, is it? It's like over that way, I think. Yeah, apologies about the slight delayness of this. I would have actually have gone live earlier, but the thing is that I actually had some issues with my Modrinth app. Basically, I had to copy the file to obviously copy over to my PC. However, I forgot to export the mod pack. Because with Modrinth, you need the mod pack as well. You know, you can't just copy over the file and just have that as done. You actually need to export the mod pack as well. As that's basically the installation of the actual, of the Minecraft thing. So, I basically had to export the mod pack literally a few minutes ago, get that onto a memory stick so then I could copy that over. And the good thing with exporting the mod pack is that I can keep the saves and waypoints and all of that. So it is actually such a really good thing to have. I just copied over one of the files just to make sure that I had what I needed. But other than that, it was pretty straightforward. You know, you can literally export the mod pack and it will export all of the worlds that you have anyway. So in some ways, it's kind of good. And I have made sure to make a backup of this world as well after getting all of the materials that we needed as well. So if there is a slight issue that we had with the chicken jockey farm, Obviously, if you don't remember that, we did that obviously downstairs when it was when we were in a heat wave. Obviously, that didn't exactly go to plan. And I was so close to actually just quitting Minecraft at that, on that day. Well, let's just say we didn't build it. We basically copied it into the world, but at the same time, I got rid of the shulker boxes that had the materials in it. So essentially, I built it because I did get the materials legit and I got everything. I just saved the pain of me actually having to build it. But the thing is that was such a much needed project that I literally couldn't be bothered to like re-get all of the materials. So I basically just did it that way because the backup that I had the what's the word? Like it had the materials, but it also had the farm built. So I couldn't like destroy the farm to then make a backup of that world, and then that would be the new survival. So what I did is, like I said, I then started to use that world as my normal save, and I then just got rid of the items that was required to build it. And that way it was kind of like, well, that's it, I built it, essentially, but I didn't. But that was my thought process behind that. Hello, Sword, as well, by the way. And, okay, see you, Southwest Level Crossings. Hope you have a good rest of your day. How much longer have we got of this? I think we're probably... Oh my god, we still have a lot to do. Well, actually, we're pretty much knocking on halfway, actually. It's not too bad, actually. Obviously, the more we go in, the less time it will take to do one of these strips, so... It should be fairly okay. Or one of these rows. It's like an optical illusion, because sometimes when I look up, it looks like I'm... Like, if I was to literally look at the thing from this way, it's a sort of slight optical illusion that I'm walking forward. And obviously down to the right is obviously a drop. So if I was to go to the right, you would expect me to drop. But I'm not, because, with the optical illusion, I'm actually looking up. Did you watch K-Pop Demon? No, I didn't, but I have heard of it. I was watching a Halloween light show the other day, and it had something, or it had like a compilation of those songs. I'm pretty sure. Aren't they in like Fortnite or something? I'm fairly sure that they have, that they've like risen to like fame or something. There was also a Wicked section in the light show. Now, I haven't seen Wicked, okay, and I don't really intend on watching it because I don't know if it's going to be my type of thing, and I've heard that it's a pretty long movie as well, and I don't really have any interest in it. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I love The Wizard of Oz, but I don't know if I would like, the sort of aftermath of it. Of, seeing the story about Glinda and Elphaba, things like that. I don't think if I'm really interested in that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm not really gonna give it a watch, I don't think. I mean, if someone persuades me enough, then maybe. But yeah, I don't really think if I'm into that sort of stuff. I mean, I probably will like it, but the thing is that the songs, to me, are just not the best songs. But like I said, if anyone, convinces me enough to watch it, then I might give it a go. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, really? But yeah, I'm not really that interested, to be honest, in watching it. And aren't they bringing out like a, aren't they bringing out like a second thing or something? And I think I was like jokingly saying, well, I was kind of being serious, but obviously I didn't know the full extent of it. But obviously Ariana Grande is going on tour next year. And I thought, well, that's her not going to be able to make the movie then. Apparently they filmed it when they filmed, or, they filmed it when they did the first film. So I was just like, oh, never mind then. But yeah. We got a lot of replacing to do here, though. I was going to talk about something else. Oh, yeah, the light show. So, yeah, as I was watching the light show, obviously, I know of some of the songs, you know, I've heard of some of the musical songs, you know, Defying Gravity. I mean, that's just an iconic song, isn't it? Little bit sort of pitchy to me, you know, but I guess that's kind of why it, you know, is iconic in a way. I mean, it's an all right song. It's not something that I would play on a regular basis, though. And it is very annoying when my sister literally keeps doing the harmony thing at the end all the time. Like, it just gets so overused, and it's very, very annoying when someone does it, you know, all the time. Am I family friendly? Of course I am. But as I was watching the light show, obviously they did the Defying Gravity, and you know, like I said, you know, although I'm not really a massive fan of well, you know, I don't have any intention of watching the movie. As I was watching the light show, obviously, I knew of the song though. I knew the song that it played. As I was watching it, I was like thinking, you know what, the choreography of this lighting is pretty good. And I think I made the joke that, you know, the choreography of the lighting of this Defying Gravity number is wicked. Because I'll tell you what, it was, you know, the lighting was actually really good. So yeah, I decided to make a joke out of it. That light show was pretty good. Not gonna lie. Although there were only like 2 songs that I actually kind of knew roughly. That was pretty much it. I think they like do a light show for like each, like Halloween and Christmas, and I don't think it's only one that they do. I think there's like a selection as well. So it is actually quite impressive. Am I going to knock out some lights here? No. Final row though, so getting closer. Speaking of Halloween and stuff, the thing that I was doing this afternoon, because I think I can probably say what it was, because we actually did it, hence there was no F4 manager today. We went on a Halloween light trail, which was pretty good. We were warned that there was going to be a scare in the middle of it, but honestly, the scare was literally minimal. It was quite cool. It was like an interactive game, like on your phone, and I actually kind of enjoyed that because, you know, you didn't have to touch anything physical, so, you know, it kind of, you know, there wasn't any, you know, cross-contamination concerns. You know, I literally just used my phone for the whole thing, and I absolutely loved that because, you know, it felt like you were actually doing something whilst not having to worry about, you know, touching other things and stuff, because obviously, you know, since the pandemic, it's really like heightened our senses of, you know, germs and things like that. So I really liked that idea and the concept. However, it was the first of the year that they've done something like this, okay? And it was good. However, I think that it could have been made slightly better, okay? No disrespect to, obviously, you know, the thing. You know, I'm sure it was quite tricky to do it. But, yeah, I just feel like that there were a few bits in there that, you know, were kind of like, it's okay. I think it could have been slightly better though. But yeah, that's just my personal opinion on the thing. But like I said, you know, it was really cool to do it. So yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and mine out all of this stuff and replace it with stone. We're probably gonna have to mine out some more, you know, anyway, but for now, let's just go ahead and make sure that everything is stone. And then we'll worry about the other stuff later. For now, let's go ahead and get this all filled in. So everything looks like it's stone. But yeah, the scare was very, you know, it wasn't really a scare, to be honest. My phone just vibrated a bit, and then, you know, there was like a character that was like coming out of the screen. It's basically an app that you can download, but obviously it's controlled by, you know, what you do and things like that. It like I said, it was a cool concept, but yeah. I'm going to need to remove some of this, actually. Ah, it's fine, it's fine. I think we have some stuff to do on the ceiling as well, I think. Yeah, there's some lapis there as well that we also need to fill in. Let's do that now. Okay, cool. Hello there. Hello there. General Kenobi. Imagine if I mined that block and there was just lava there. Fantastic. Right, and I think that is everything cleaned up. Oh, no, there's still some gravel here. Never mind. So satisfying. Is that all the gravel done? I think so, and obviously all of this will just despawn in 5 minutes. Unless we can quickly get we can quickly get a we can quickly get a shulker and fill everything in. I don't know. We don't actually have any spare shulker boxes. So I probably should make some pretty quickly. How many bits of wood do we have? We don't have the... Yeah, we don't have the planks. Okay. Let me just fill that up. Oh, we do actually have some planks. Okay, we'll use that. How many chests are we going to be able to make? 7, so we can probably make 7 shulker boxes. Obviously, it's going to be like that, but that's fine. Live with that. Well done, Fetch. Oh my god, I'm clicking everything wrong today. What is going on? Okay. We might be able to save all of the things down there. Nope, that one's filled with rockets. Right, let's do a bit of a cleanup session, shall we? Like we actually need this, but Hey, hey. I think this is all going to fit in like one chalk box. It basically has. Oh my days. That is actually hilarious, that. Right, well that's all cleaned up then. That's good. And now we can start on the actual building. So let's drop off these shulker boxes. We'll just leave them in here for now. These actually contain stuff. However, these are completely empty. So we'll take these because they have everything that we actually need for the build. So we'll shut that, go down here, and then we should be good to build this basically throughout the entire thing. Hello, by the way, Capitals, if that's how you pronounce your name, how are you doing? I know that you play other games too, but I never imagined that I would see Minecraft Let's Play series, which are already rare, from the same guy I started watching SCR from. Yeah, I've done a lot of, well, actually, I haven't done a lot of Minecraft stuff, but I've done a lot of, you know, things, you know, in the past, you know, on SCR, or sorry, on Minecraft. You know, it's the game I started on actually, all those years ago, and obviously I was a part of a few SMPs during the pandemic. I mean, the thing is with, you know, the thing is that with, it was good to play with, you know, with obviously other content creators, but the thing is that I didn't really feel like that I was doing anything that much, because really in like getting materials for farms and stuff, because that was what I was mainly doing, you know, I was kind of just relying on other people to get them, and I kind of felt like I wasn't really, what is this rogue piece of stone doing? And I kind of felt like I wasn't really doing it justice, like I wasn't really doing it myself. So yeah, I basically just, yeah, I kind of just started a Let's Play series solo, and I've been loving it since, so yeah. If this series get long, could you make playlist? I can't find the first episode. It is actually already a playlist. Let me see if I can get the link for it. We started it about a year ago, I think. Yeah, let me go in and grab the link, and then obviously I'll give you guys the or I'll turn on shaders as well, because that should look quite nice. Playlist. Yes, I am still on my laptop. Where is the playlist? Stay Fetchy Survival playlist. We've got 47 videos in this playlist. 47. That is the link to the playlist. Obviously, I try and make a playlist of every single thing that I play on my channel, so it's a bit more easier to find. Obviously, I have an SCR playlist. I have a Roblox playlist. I have a live streams playlist. Everything that you need.
And just do this to every single block around here. Okay, and so that's pretty much the main base area excavated. We're going to have to do more excavating as we add in our chests. But for now, what we're going to go ahead and do is make sure that every exposed block in the base is a stone block. So replace all of this granite.
I don't like Still a Brain Rot and Grow a Garden. Those are raging and kids crying. Yeah, I don't play them.
Whatever else is in the area with some stone. Okay, and now with all
the thing is that with Still a Brain Rot is that when I played it on my stream, I basically, there was someone else on the server that kept stealing the stuff when I was trying to buy it and go through the tutorial, so I actually can't play it anymore because I actually don't have money for anything.
All of that done, we can start actually adding in some stuff to the base, starting off with all of our pillars that are going to surround the walls. So let's just head to any corner of the base, and instead of placing directly in the corner, we're going to go...
Oh yeah, I forgot that I did this. Okay, 2 secs. Oh my god. Fetch, seriously. I forgot about this. We are going to get some stone. 1 stack, oh, you know, 1 stack should suffice, but we'll just get a few just in case. basically, we don't actually need the corners. So we're going to do something different. Now, I'm going to move the torches in, and we're going to basically fill this in. Because we're basically going to build inwards, not outwards. It's hard to explain. You'll see when we add it in. You'll see when we add it in. Yeah, 1 stack was enough. Right, let's put that back in there. Right, we are going to need our spruce logs for this first thing, I think.
Go 1 block to the left and 1 block to the right of it. Now head...
Yeah, because basically we need to do this, and then we're going to basically fill in some pillars.
Along any of the walls, we're going to be leaving a gap of 3 blocks between all of these pillars. So 1, 2, 3, and then on the next block, place in...
Yeah, so we need to go 1, 2, 3, place... And just do this across the entire thing. So another 3, 1, 2, 3, place... And with how we've basically excavated this thing, it should all link up nicely. And we do this around the entire thing. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And yeah, it basically all just lines up. And basically connect these to the ceiling. Oh, and yeah. This can sometimes get annoying. Because we need to make sure, well, actually, I don't think it's that you need to, but I want to make sure that everything is orientated correctly. Because if it doesn't, it hurts my OCD. So... And also make sure that we don't left click or right click on these things, because if we do, we turn them into stripped logs, and we don't want that. We want them to be full logs. Obviously, it doesn't matter unless we're holding an axe. So, yeah, it should be okay. And I'm really relying that the material list was correct with this, because that's really what this is going off. I'm pretty sure when I did this before, I ran out of materials. But I found a list of the materials in the description. And that's what I'm going off with this one.
The base of our next pillar. Now we're just going to continue doing this to the right once we reach
I
back
read
up
your
to
nickname
our corner
correctly,
right
I
here,
see.
And then we can just continue doing the exact same thing around the entire base. And now with all...
But yeah, we haven't even started. This is just the start.
The base of our pillars added in, it's time to just raise them all the way up to the height of the ceiling. And while we're at it, we might as well just connect them all the way up in the center as well.
Ah, yeah. So we're going to connect them like... And again, this is going to be so tricky. We're going to connect, we're going to connect them like this as well. And yeah, this can also get annoying. But honestly, the trick to this is just make sure when you're placing the block, you're placing it off the thing. For example, that is going to be orientated outwards, but that is going to be facing upwards. So when you place down the blocks, just make sure that you're looking the direction you want it to go. If that makes sense. Because if I put it off the top, it's going to face downwards. But if I place it on this block, then it's going to orientate that way. I know it's not making sense. But hopefully you understand my logic. The more I do it. I'm literally the worst person to explain stuff though. Which is why I don't make many tutorials. And if I do, I mostly script them. Then I know what I'm saying actually makes sense. And yeah, it can sometimes get a bit painful, but when you've done it, it looks really good.
And we're going to be doing this, of course, to every single pillar. So once you've raised one up to the height of the ceiling, just connect it up to the next pillar across. Okay, and now with all of our pillars added in, we're now going to be adding in the roof design. So we're going to just choose any wall, and we're going to start placing some additional logs on the kind of intersection block here of all of the pillars.
Yes, so...
We're not going to be placing any on this block, as it will just kind of look weird, so don't worry about doing the edges. So we're just going to extend...
Yeah, we need to figure out how we're going to do this. So our base is over there. I kind of want it to go in the same direction as the base. So it needs to go from east to west. It doesn't matter, just as long as it connects. Actually don't know how many blocks we have of this. Oh, this is going to be painful, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to have to jump for this. There we go. Thankfully, we only have one more to do, though. Royal Donkey, it has been a while. How you been? Obviously, we've had a few, people who haven't been here for a while. Also, I have forgotten to turn on shaders as well. I literally said I was going to do that as well, didn't I? And I'm doing well, thank you. And glad to hear you're doing good. Yeah, I did say how I was going to enable shaders and then never did. Although now you can't see the roof design. Okay, yeah, that actually makes it much harder. And unfortunately, the full brightness texture pack doesn't work with shaders. Been busy, honestly, getting into trade and everything. That is fine. That is fine. It's not a requirement to watch my streams. That's a tease. I misplaced one, and because of that, it literally missed me getting the perfect amount.
This pillar along the roof all the way down to the other side. We're going to be doing the same on
How
all
does
of
this
these
guy
pillar
does it so
intersection blocks here as
effortlessly?
well. Next up, with all of these beams added in, we're going to be placing some spruce slabs, pretty much covering...
Oh god, this is going to take ages. Where's our slabs? Oh my god. This is honestly going to take... This is going to be a pain. Yep, thought I was going to do that. Oh, we love working with slabs, don't we? We're gonna have to start jumping soon as well, aren't we? Because we're gonna hit the dip. You know what? For that reason, we're gonna do this side as well. Who was that mod? Forgot his name. Was it Crazy? Is he still here? Oh yeah, he's still here. Here we got Optimistic, Dark, Chibbit, obviously Rizzy, although she doesn't really join the streams. X-Rex, he's still here, although well, still here, but doesn't really watch the streams, you know, again. Although he was on one a few weeks ago, I think. Quite simply, you don't, to be honest. I mean, I've known them for years. And back in the day, I used to have like moderator applications, but noticed my mistake very early on. But let's just say, you know, Dark and Optimistic, you know, I've known them for, you know, years. And I knew when I knew when I accepted them that I could trust them to do a job. And they did, you know, they literally did everything that I needed them to. The same with Crazy as well. But, you know, like Chibbit, you know, he was just someone that I kind of, you know, knew for quite some years. I hate this. I could, but that requires effort. Yeah, although doing this, I actually didn't need to replace the entire ceiling with, you know, with slabs. Actually, isn't that a... Might be a ring around this, you know? I'm going to leave it as a ring, because I'm actually not too sure if it was a ring or if it was for... Because there's a design that we do there. Oh my god, can I not place down slabs? Wait. Life hack. Never mind. Right, that's that done. We do still have 2 spare, but it's fine. Hello, Christopher, by the way.
Bring up all of the stone blocks in the
SCR
ceiling,
is tomorrow.
so just every block in between all of these pillars that we've added in. And now the last thing for the ceiling is we're going to head to any of the sides over here, look in the center of one of our sections, and we're going to count a gap of 2 blocks, so 1, 2, and on the next block we're going to place an additional spruce slab and a lantern on that.
Wait. Going at 2:30.
Of 2 blocks, so
Okay, this way, 2 blocks. 1, 2, there. Then I think it's 3 after
1,
that,
2,
isn't
and
it?
on the next block we're going to place an additional spruce slab and a lantern on that. Now in line with this, we're going to be adding a bunch more lanterns all the way down to the other end, leaving a gap of 3 in between all of these. So 1.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. We'll do the lanterns after this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's kind of the same with the pillars, but just alternating. To be fair, it pretty is, you know, it is quite easy to do this. Once you do it the first time, it's not so easy because you know, you can just basically just copy what you did before, just in the middle. Only place we don't do it is obviously on the on there. You know, where you block off the water chute, but other than that, you place it everywhere. Not there. Right, and now let's get our lanterns. Where are our lanterns? And this should provide light. I'm so bad at placing these, aren't I? There we go.
1, 2, 3, place a slab and then a lantern. And we're just going to continue doing this all the way down to the end, making sure to place slabs, not spruce logs. And once we reach the other side here, we should have a gap of 2 at this end. And now we're just going to repeat this exact same thing in every single section in the ceiling. I will just quickly note, you obviously don't want to add a lantern in where the elevator is, as we're going to be adding our elevator entrance design, if you can call it that. It's really just like a decorational kind of thing. So firstly, to add this in, we're going to obviously head to our elevator and we're going to remove a ring of slabs that are around the kind of water stream here, and we're going to be replacing them with some stairs that are all basically...
So upside down stair. Why do I have a spare lantern? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we have a spare lantern. We're going to be placing them with upside down spruce stairs facing outwards. Like this. And then obviously connect the corners.
away from the water itself. So we're just creating like kind of a ring like this around it. And then below all of the middle stairs here.
And then we are going to get our trapdoors. And we're going to place them like that. So it creates like a chute thing. This kind of gives it a bit of character.
Here we're going to place some closed trapdoors so that we have kind of like a chute entrance. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it just gives it a cool look, I guess. Right, and so that's it for everything for the ceiling, and now it's time to turn our attention down to the floor. So firstly, let's head back over to our water elevator and remove this ring of...
I need to move these shulk boxes. Definitely have inventory space. Let's just move them over here for now. Actually, let me just think. This is... here's fine. Gonna replace this with stone stairs, right?
of stone around it, and we're going to be replacing all of these blocks with some stone.
Yeah. I've done that bad. Really hate working with stairs sometimes. There you go. Just so you can just walk up like normal. We will eventually... You know what? Wait, what the... Did I just put the buckets into a shulker box? I meant to put them in my inventory. I did. Oh my god, fetch. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. We actually didn't need that many water buckets, but hey ho, you know what? We'll just get them used. Just because we can. I needed like 4 for that.
Stone stairs instead. Now, if you want, you can also choose to waterlog all of these stairs with obviously some water. It just makes it look a little bit cleaner. And then at the very bottom block here, the remaining stone block, we're going to be replacing this with a shroom light. Or you can use sea lantern.
Oh yeah, shroom lights. A block that I rarely use. Which also gives off some light as well.
Or whatever the hell you want. Redstone lamps, it's up to you. Now we're going to be removing a ring of stone that is directly to the left of all of these stair blocks. And it's
Starting from here.
going to be a 2-block wide kind of...
And it's a ring as well, so... Yeah, this is it. Let me just quickly check something, because I don't think we got a stream going, did we, today on thingy? Yeah, we didn't get a stream going on XRS. Man. Like, honestly, the only person that could do it today was Raven. And even then, he's not actually a commentator. I just know he has commentary experience, but obviously he has the new variant of COVID.
Ring as well. So we're going to continue this all the way
Yeah.
up around here. Once we reach this point, we're going to turn back towards where the stairs are and just keep removing this ring of stone.
And yeah, I just hope
like
that he gets, better soon, obviously.
Now with all of that done,
And I don't want to push him if he doesn't
and
feel comfortable with it. Obviously, he needs to rest his voice. So yeah.
polished deep slate. Firstly, starting off in one of the outer corners with some polished.
I've literally made that mistake twice. Again. Oh my god, are you actually having a laugh? Why am I so bad at misplacing blocks? Right, I can now actually move these onto here now, actually. Which looks quite nice.
Andesite. Then let's just place in all of the polished andesite in a checkered pattern, and then we're going to...
Done that.
Now with all of that done, let's add in a ring of spruce slabs around...
Okay, so once again, I'm going to bring these torches in. I hope it's going to provide enough light. Might just have a quick light check. Just to make sure that everything is still spawn proofable. Yes, everything is. So is it spruce slabs?
Around all of this.
Yeah, spruce slabs. So, I don't need to shoot an arrow. Let's put these in there for the time being. And we'll get our slabs. Of course. So it's a nice transition. We don't have to keep jumping up.
Kind of like step up area. And now that's it for this little like middle kind of...
That one dream base from 5-year-old nostalgia might look as cool as this one while building. That's nightmare. I mean, ish.
Lowered area, and now we're going to be once again adding in the same checkered pattern on this area up here, except...
Doing more digging. I think it's that wide. So it's roughly in the middle.
This one's going to be 3 blocks wide. So to mark it out, we're going to go 1 block away from this stone block here and destroy 3.
Yeah. Actually, just so it's easier, let's mark out the area like this, and then we know how we're gonna, like, how far we need to go. I think should make it a bit easier. Okay, we got the thing mined up, so more digging. Yay. Honestly though, this is going to look so cool when it's done. No, unfortunately, this is a single player world. It's not a server. Even though I have been able to show Rizzy the world. But yeah. Let's just put this in there because we don't need it. We do need streamlights actually. So I wonder if we add these in now. I roughly know where they go. I think that's where they go.
3 blocks along, and you should be spaced 1 block away from this pillar block as well. Now we're simply going to be pushing this all the way up until we reach the corner of the base up here, stopping once we have reached this spot right here, still 1 block away from the pillars. All of that done, you should have like a polished deep and fill in all of the gaps with our polished anderson.
I'm kind of forward thinking this though.
Side. Next, with all of that done, nice and bright, starting on. Then we're going to head all the way ahead to the other corner and of the base here and remove this and...
Yeah, so I did that right. Right, let's get this marked out, shall we? Really don't need coal. Useless. Well, in our current state of the game. Not always. It's very useful in early game, but yeah, ever since our lava farm, we don't need it. Speaking of which, I do want to make an updated lava generator, but that's for another project. We'll probably do that like next week or something, if we still haven't finished the storage room. But I might need to dedicate an entire stream to transferring things from the house into the storage room, because we got a lot of things. So yeah, it might not be as easy as what I make it out to be. There's also a updated creeper farm that I want to build as well. I'm pretty sure that could be a cool idea to do as well, but that requires so many, that requires so much stone. But well, I mean, mining out this, you know, we might be all right. Why do I make these silly mistakes? Like that? Why? Fetch, are you serious? I actually hate myself. Come on, it's not that bad. Right, let me test something. Okay. These shroom lights should now be enough light so we don't need torches. Yeah, nothing can spawn down here. I think Enderman can still come down. Because I think for that they need a light level of I think it's 7 for Enderman. I can't remember, but I think the lowest lighting that we have is where's lighting? Trying to find the lighting. We have not played 34 days of this series, surely not. Where is the lighting? Aha. Actually, not that it goes down to 7. So, yeah, I think we're all right, actually. That be the case, shaders time. Oh, look how beautiful this is. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so good. And I you can't hear me even when I whisper, but that looks so good. My fans are kicking off
and
now.
then we're going to head to the other corner and, of course, replace this one with a streamlight as well. And now
Looks
we're
like a
just going to keep
sauna.
doing this along the entire length of the floor. All right, and now it's time to add in all of our sections of chests and also our crafting area. Firstly, we're going to be starting off by adding in the crafting area. So we're just going to choose the center.
Yeah, so for my crafting area, I'm going to build it here, I think.
Of any of our walls. I'm just going to choose this one right here, and we're going to start adding in our crafting area. So for this, we're going to...
Everything is exposed stone, which is good. What is it that we need? We need that. We need our trapdoors. We basically need all of this effectively.
We're going to have to excavate one single layer of stone blocks here.
Did I do that to the right height? Yeah.
Yeah. Then along the top, we're going to be adding in a strip of furnaces. Below this, we're going to add a spruce slab.
I think I vaguely remember what I need to do with this. Oh my god, I placed it in the wrong place though. Okay.
And then some spruce trapdoors coming
It's
away
a single
from that.
player
And below
server.
This, we're going to be adding in another shelf design, exactly the same as that one, except obviously with no furnaces above this time. And then below this, we can add in our crafting blocks.
Okay, so underneath this is a crafting table.
Starting with a crafting table in the center. To the left of that, an anvil. And
Anvil, and then a grindstone on the other side.
and to the right of the crafting table,
I don't
a
really use
Now at the back,
grindstones.
we're going to be adding a little checkered pattern of polished andesite, starting above the crafting table here. Then
Oh yeah, we do a bit of a weird design here as well. So let's just remove these. And we need our andesite. I knew we needed our andesite. Just makes it look a bit nicer, you know.
Then we're going to branch off to the left and the right, and then back up here as well. Just keeps the back wall looking a little bit more interesting. Then in the center of our shelf here, we can add in a flower pot with an azalea.
Ooh, that looks good, doesn't
To
it?
the left of that, a lantern, and then to the right of
That's why we had the extra lantern. Never mind. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. It's coming together, isn't it?
the flower pot, a large amethyst bud. Now at the top here in the corners, we're going to place some upside down spruce.
I think I might do this for every...
Stairs. In between them, a spruce trapdoor.
Yeah, I think I might go ahead and do this across the entire thing. Because... I forgot about that. Two seconds. What's the mod called? Two seconds. I think it's this, isn't it? Yeah, it's this. Let me disable this mod quickly. I'll turn it back on anyway. Could be used as UV light. I mean, UV light isn't a thing in Minecraft, but yeah, sort of. How have I been pinged 3 times? Ah, right, that makes sense. This is gonna load up. On the game. Hey. Like that, I think.
And then below them as well, we're going to add some more spruce.
Yeah, I think I might just do this throughout the entire base. Actually, do I? Nah, we'll do it after.
Trapdoors. And now that's it for our crafting section. Now to the left and pretty much in every other section around the base, we're going to be adding in our next design, which is obviously all of the chests. So for
This next thing is gonna take ages. I'm not joking, this next thing could honestly take me years. Well, not years, but you know what I mean. There's a lot of digging that needs to be done. Right, I'm making the top slabs. It's not what you actually need to do, but I'm going to do it anyway because it means that we can open the top chests. And honestly, just to try and make this a bit more simple, I might just turn off shaders for this part so then I can see everything very clearly. We might be streaming a bit longer than usual, looking at the time of how much we've got, how much we've got left. But I think the moving process will be done next stream, I think. Thank you, iPad Kid, by the way, for subscribing. Thank you so much. Massively appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thought this was British Railway. This is not British Railway. Our pickaxe is actually very close to breaking. Alright, this in itself is taking its time. It's mining out the sections for the chests, and we haven't even put the chests in. It's fine, we'll get there though. We'll get there. That's anything else in the dream game. Literally, like, how did you think out of all games this was British Railway? Is that really the chest of the soup? Oh my god, we're actually that close. Lol. We might actually be able to maybe create like a tunnel section, but I don't know if I want to do that. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Stop it. Where's all the hype in the chat? I don't know. I think people have gone to watch Dweller instead. Because they don't want to support Features game. I'm joking. As the Mandalorian once said, that is the way. I need to watch the Mandalorian. I watched like the first few episodes and then I never watched it again. Wait, no. Let me just put away some stone. Copper. Seriously? I forget to fill this up. My pickaxe really needs repairing. Actually, I just need to test something. Hold on. Okay. I wished I was on. Oh, I just seen that I actually have some Twitch chat. Hold on. What's going on here? Ah, it's Discord things. I see. I mean, the thing is that I'm just not really that sociable. Plus, you know, you got to think, you know, I do obviously receive a lot of messages. And it, you know, it's not easy for me to respond to everyone. So, unfortunately, I don't really do that. Because it's unfair for me to, you know, talk to some fans and then not be able to, you know, talk to everyone. So, yeah, it's a bit tricky for me to, like, read every message, you know, and stuff and things like that. But obviously, I do try my best when possible. Bullying Rizzy site. I fripped. Right, I think that is all of these complete, right? All is slabbed as well. Nothing. Yeah. Why is there an extra bucket of water here? Kind of, you know, wondering when I actually got that.
Every single section here, we're going to have to excavate a 2 deep layer of stone. We're also going to have to make sure that every exposed block here is going to be stone. Then we're just going to fill up all of the areas that we excavated with a whole bunch of double.
Yeah, these chests are probably going to be very annoying to fit in. How do I do this? Okay. Oh, but I forgot the bottom one. I like things to be symmetrical. I'm aware this is excessive. I am aware. I need to figure out how to do this because honestly, it's been so long since I've done this, and I had a groove when I did it before, but now I literally cannot remember what that groove was. This is sort of working. I actually don't really know what I'm doing here. the trick is to do that and then just crouch click on all of these. If you don't know what crouch clicking is, it's where you just crouch and click. It's not the actual term, but I'm going to make it the actual term. Not when you do it like that, though. Chest, indeed. There's a lot of them as well. Really? He's on Twitch chat. Who's on Twitch chat? I've actually, how have I run out of chests? It's actually so annoying. I actually don't know how many more chests I need. This probably isn't even enough. Because that's the stat gone just from 2.5. We might just be okay, or just short. We're going to be a few short. That's such annoying. Do I have any wood? Any wood at all? I don't think we do have any more wood, do we? No. Do we have any left at the wood farm? I still need to figure out what's going on with that bone mill farm. Oh my god, we're literally... The thing is, we're literally only, like, just short as well. All right, let's see if that's enough. It is 9:17 here. $15 gonna be enough? No. We need... Oh my god, we literally need that. If my math is correct, we need 16. That's so annoying. I don't accept requests on Roblox, unfortunately. Due to the limit, it's just unfair if I friend some fans and not able to friend everyone, so I just only keep it to people who I know IRL or people who I collab with. Right, 18 chests. Let's see if that's enough. Hopefully it is. It is, and we have 2 left. And now, all of the chests are in. Now, there's one more thing that we need to do, and it's add this weird design to all of them, I think.
Chests. It might be kind of tricky to place these last 2 in, so what you can do is actually remove this center chest here and then just place these chests facing the other way, and then just remove this chest again and place back in your other chest, and then place this chest in like so.
Well, he's just done that. I've found it easier to do it that way.
If you want to place in the rest of those chests a little bit easier as well. Now at the top, we're just going to repeat this exact same design that we've already done, so adding in our stairs and our spruce trapdoors. And now all that's left to do for the entire base is repeat this exact same thing in every single section along all of the walls. And so once you've added all of those in, you should have something looking like this. And that also means that we're fully done with the entire storage room. So if you enjoyed this
yeah, so that's basically it. Put a grass carpet on the top. I mean, yeah, we could do that, but I kind of prefer, you know, the trapdoor. I don't know. The thing is that if I did that, I wouldn't know where it actually is. and I'd need to be searching for it for hours. So honestly, I just want to keep it something quite, you know, safe where I know where it is. My OCD kills me. It honestly does. Everything needs to be symmetrical. And if that means that the middle ones have to be a slightly different design, it means the middle ones have to be a slightly different design. And that is pretty much the storage room complete, I think. Now, finishing touches. I mean, it's not really finishing touches, it's just what I want to do. Just add torches. Just to make sure that it's all lit up nicely. And I think it kind of gives off the vibe pretty well as well. Maybe have a few torches on air as well. And now, if we go to shaders and turn on the shaders. There we go. I think this looks really nice. I really do. I mean, technically the you know, the torches aren't really needed, but if we were to say not have a torch here, it kind of does, you know, the light does disappear a little bit. Like, we probably could even put the light on that one. No, I liked it better up. Yeah, this is basically the storage room completed. Anyway, I need to sleep and repair my tools. Because my tools are not that good. So we're gonna quickly fly to the mob farm so we can fix our tools. And I think I'll turn off shaders. Just because I wanted to show what it looked like. I build a landing platform for this? I don't think I did I? That's not good. I just... That's really not good. I've actually just broken this farm. I've actually just broken this farm. I've actually just broken this farm. I don't even know how I'm going to fix that. Where has the armor stand even gone? Oh, that is going to be such an... That's going to be so annoying. Fix that. I don't even have to... I've actually just broken this. What have I done? What have I done? I used the wrong sword. I used the wrong sword. This sword is too powerful for this farm. And I forgot to change the sword. And now I need to somehow put an... I need to somehow put an armor stand in there. Why do I have so many of these swords? That's probably something that I should get rid of as well. But yeah, I meant to use this sword. Not my netherite sword. Oh my days. I honestly have no idea how I'm going to solve this. I genuinely have no idea. Right. I'm getting an idea. This will switch off the farm, you know, essentially. However, mobs can still fall. But that will at least make it easier. I'm going to have to try something, but that is not ideal. It's fixable, but it's going to be tricky. So we have to revert to the alternative farm, which is the creeper farm. Same principle, but just slightly different. But we need to wait for these two to get attracted. Don't tell me I've got passive mobs enabled. Probably have, haven't I? Oh my god. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. We've got this. It is all fine. It is all fine. Actually, switching passive mobs on, that's going to make it so easier to fix that farm. Now they come in. Yeah, that's it. Already our the first pickaxe is nearly already fully repaired. Thing is it does take a while to like load up though with creepers. Right, see you, iPad Kid. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Hello, Joe Stevenson as well. I will be ending soon. I just need to fully repair my stuff, and then we'll we will end the stream. Right, this pickaxe is going to take its time, so let's wait for a few creepers to fall in. I think. But yeah, that mob farm shouldn't be as hard as I think, actually, thinking about it in the long run. As long as I have passive mobs enabled and I turn off the farm, it should be fairly okay. It's going to be difficult, but I think I can do it. Will I do the weekly sneak peeks for 2.3? If they are weekly, I mean, I'll check them out on the, on the Roblox streams and stuff, but I won't be doing them as like videos, if that makes sense. The stream just lagged for you? It probably will do. Come on, creepers, fall to your death. I remember when I built this. The good thing about snowballs is that I'm pretty sure they only get the creeper's health down to like half or something, and then it actually can't do any more damage. Not as quick as the as another XP farm, but yeah, it should be okay. Yeah, if I didn't make that mistake with the mob farm, that would have been so much easier, because you saw how OP that thing was. Hello. That was a lot of good XP there. Right, you know what? I'll get that done. I can get that fully enchanted at some point. Really doesn't need to be today, to be fair. I mean, it's held up enough for me, so I'm sure that's fine. But yeah, I'll go ahead and properly enchant that later on. We need to sort the shulk boxes out, and we need to get everything sorted into the new thing, into the storage room. So that might be next week's stream, getting all of that sorted. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a tricky one next week, but organization is going to be key. But that's all for next week. But anyway, I've been streaming for way longer than usual, so I need to go ahead and end the stream. So yeah, if you did enjoy this stream and you obviously want to see more, then obviously make sure you do leave a like. Make sure to subscribe as well. Obviously, it's free. You can always change your mind later. And I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out. And as always, stay fetchy.